So, this movie has a lot of like thought provoking moments, but then I couldn't help reminding myself that this is a movie about drumming. Personally, I saw this as a huge ego versus ego, self destruction, death of passion, birth of obsession, and delusion of approval equating happiness. And, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about 2014 Whiplash starring Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons. Overall, it's a little too serious for me. I just don't think that it needed to be that serious. When I was watching this, my mood more so was just like, hey, I seen this on YouTube Shorts, and it was like, all right, I gotta give in. I have to actually watch this movie. I watched the whole movie pretty much through YouTube Shorts. It's definitely something people did talk about in 2014. 2014, oh God, that was 12 years ago. Yeesh. So I was a teenager and I probably didn't give a shit about this movie, but I decided to give it a shot. I think I expected a better movie, but let me give credit where credit is due. JK steals the show for me. I think that this really felt like, wow, they're not afraid to use language in this.
Right? You give a calculator to a fucking retard, he's gonna try to turn on a TV with it. Now get your sticks and get your ass on stage.
Very offensive language by today's standards. But overall, I think with the intensity that they were trying to give his character, it did work, okay? Now, that's not taken away from Miles Teller. I think he really did show that, like, characterization of obsession or passion becoming obsession more so, to where it's like, damn, you used to like drumming, bro. Now you're just obsessed with becoming the best drummer. You always wanted to be great. Now you're pushing yourself to be the greatest. And you're really going based off of what Fletcher's telling you. That
I told you that story about how Charlie Parker became Charlie Parker, right?
Yeah. Joe Jones threw a symbol at his head.
Exactly.
It's drumming, bro. Chill the hell out, all right? It doesn't need to be that serious at all. But here I am digressing into criticizing. Let me keep going on with the things that I did like. Visual and style, I think that it did good. It wasn't anything that blew me out of the park where I was like, oh wow, I can't believe how they shot this. No, it was pretty chill. I didn't think that they did anything that was too crazy. As far as the music and tone, music played a huge part in this movie, obviously. I think that it fit well with this story, the jazz, and all that kind of shit. I really, again, you're probably, if you're a band nerd, you're probably gonna get really upset with me talking about this movie like this, but it wasn't Saving Private Ryan, but they really did make it that serious for me. I couldn't really look at it like, oh my gosh, this is really how it is. It should be taken this seriously. No. I honestly think, yes, if you're gonna be great, yeah, you're gonna push yourself and wanna find that greatness. But greatness, I don't think is, you either got it or you don't, to be honest with you. And I hate saying that because it does sound like, oh, it's just not obtainable, but it's in you. It's in you, and you can get it out of yourself. I just didn't like the idea that, this guy, Neiman, is taking Fletcher's words so serious. Where it's like, dude, let me see this asshole play a fucking instrument, all right? I haven't seen him play an instrument throughout. You know what? Take that back. Piano. And he wasn't even that fucking good. So shut up. It's not like he was like putting on some Beethoven-like performance when, when I'm telling you this. He wasn't. It was really chill jazz. Bro, you have people that care about you and you have people that want you to win. But this is a guy, I'm talking about Fletcher. This is a guy that is willing to humiliate you and not really care if you're okay afterward. Like, come on, dude. You have people that give a shit about you that already are calling you special, that are willing to look at you as great right now. And they see the greatness in you. Now, maybe not your dad. Your dad was kind of a prick. But the girl that you were with, said, oh, you're not great right now, and I would hold you back from being great. That to me was like, hey, it got real for me. Dude, you are great. You are on the road to being even recognized as great. You don't need to cut off this relationship. or hurt this person. So this is me saying what I liked about the movie too. Fuck. You know, as far as what didn't work for me, I kind of just went over all that right now. I just feel like it was too serious. A bad nerd's wet dream of like, yeah, this is what we go through. Is it what you guys go through? Is it?
If you deliberately sabotage my band, I will fuck you like a pig.
And there's gonna be people maybe in the comments that are gonna say, it is that serious. You don't know what we go through. You don't know how hard we... All right.
I'm upset!
Let's argue about it. What is Whiplash really about? Does being pushed and humiliated get you to greatness? Is that what this is about? Is greatness pushing past your doubts and believing in yourself? Or is the road to greatness a sad and lonely trip? Because that's all the things that I'm getting from this movie. I don't know which one it is. Maybe you guys know, but let's argue about it. I'm gonna go with, does being pushed and humiliated get you to greatness? Because that's kind of what this movie is telling me. And I don't really like that. I don't really think it's like a good message. I don't think it's true overall. I think it's part of the process, but I don't think it's what makes you great. I think being pushed and humiliated is kind of like the beginning of greatness. I think it's one of those things that tells you, nah, either this isn't for me, or you know what? Fuck what they said. I'm still gonna go with it. I'm still gonna try my best. I just don't know about this movie, guys. And this is, you know, this next part is for the parents out there that are looking to maybe having a movie night with the kids. Whiplash appropriate for kids? Nah, I'm not gonna say it's appropriate. The kind of language that was used, again, even though I enjoyed it, I think that it was fitting for the character. It's not appropriate for kids. 16, like I would say 16 is the age recommendation for watching this movie. For the parents out there, this is kind of what drove me away from wanting to share this with my kids, is Neiman's idea of greatness, okay? He thinks that greatness is people talking about you when you're gone at a dinner table, all right? Now look, in a sense, that's being just famous. That's not necessarily greatness, all right, dude? I think that he had it fucked up. That's just putting it bluntly. Greatness is being recognized for something great. And that's something that you do exceptionally well or better than others. But really, it doesn't have to be that you're the best at it either. I think that there's a lot of great people that weren't the best at what they did. I might get some flack for this, all right? Now, Muhammad Ali is universally known as the greatest of all time. But was he undefeated? No. Did he knock out everybody? No. But he was a great boxer, and he did personify greatness in a way that transcended the sport. Now, in Neiman's eyes, he's like, oh, as long as I'm the best at this, even if I crash out at the end, I'm still going to be known as great. That was a conversation that he had at dinner, and it kind of ruined fucking dinner, to be honest with you, and that would have pissed me off. It's just like that kind of mindset. I wouldn't want my kids to think that either. I don't want them to think like, oh, as long as I'm the best, I can treat people this way. People will just talk about me. No, I don't want that. I don't think that was a great lens to look at life or measure yourself in life either. What the hell is Whiplash about? Because I don't know. Do I have this all wrong? This is just supposed to be a friendly discussion. Let's argue about it. And tell me what I missed, all right? Tell me what I missed. Again, good movie, maybe just not for me.
Get the fuck out of my sight before I demolish you.